So like I said earlier, Duke's system for updating folks is a little behind the times. It's Sunday the 16th, and we have power at 12:30 p.m. in the afternoon. And they don't think we're going to get power back until Monday the 17th at basically midnight. So for some reason they think we're down, but we're not. I guess we're on borrowed time, and we're really lucky. Tuck's all on his own. He came into the garage to go sleepy time. Don said when he was out here earlier doing something, Tux was like, hey, you're interrupting my nap, and he left the garage. So under the watchful eyes of Ruby the Model X, it's time to give this boy a haircut. It needs it, buddy. It needs it bad. Well, we cranked the AC down to 76. It's pretty comfortable in here, at least now that we're done. And hey, Johnny, you have ears again. You do. You have ears again. Woo! So in about 2 minutes, I cleared this much of the driveway with the Ego blower. Be amazed at how great a job it does, even with all the wet stuff. Worn out, but I have a total sense of accomplishment. I blew the entire driveway, half of the top pad and half of the cul-de-sac with the big battery that came from the lawnmower, and I believe the driveway to be passable for Ruby now. To be clear, I would have kept on going, but I was all the way up there at the cul-de-sac and this battery ran dead. This is the big battery, and this fast charger here that we have will cool the battery and then start charging it. Don says it takes a little under an hour to get it charged back to full, the big one. Did I mention that it was still raining out there a little bit? Yeah, it's still raining out there, just a little bit. Feels good though. It's not too hot and I didn't get any mosquito bites. It's near 4 p.m. and I'm finally out with Ruby for a little bit. Yep, I just needed to get out for a while. Nothing wrong at the house, just, you know, me. I like to be out driving in my car. I'm going to see what I can see and play a little Pokemon Go, because that's what I do when I run around town. Johnny's not with me today. He's on his computer playing with a friend, so he was having a good time. That's cool. We got his hair cut. Yay. I think the kids should be well trimmed, and I hate that it had gotten a little longer than I prefer to let it go. But it's taken care of now. I like to be able to see ears and see eyes. So yeah, we're good. We're good now on that front. We did learn that school is closed tomorrow. And it's anything about Tuesday or the rest of the week. I'm sure that'll be on a day-by-day basis. Do the schools have power? Have they been able to go out and clear tree branches and debris and make sure walking is safe on the campuses, that sort of thing? Don said when he was in school, you would show up for school and they would send the kids out to clean up the schoolyard. Maybe. I don't know. I don't ever remember doing that, and I'm not that much younger than him. So we'll see. But anyway, so maybe Johnny will go out with me tomorrow. He'll less likely to have friends on and be playing tomorrow than a weekend day today. We did learn that October, I think it's the 4th or the 5th, that Friday, is a makeup day now. So instead of having one 4-day weekend to enjoy the beautiful weather in October, now he has to go to school one of those days. So I'm disappointed about that. I'm over here at the environmental park where there is a Pokestop and where I often stop to shoot videos. And yeah, as you can see, it's still raining. I'm sure they've said it's going to be raining into Tuesday. And that's the school with another reminder to tell me about the boys being off tomorrow, which I hit ignore. But yeah, it's raining. It's going to keep on raining. Dawn has been running the dehumidifier at the house nonstop to try to keep the moisture level in the house, the humidity less than 50%. We sure don't want any mold or anything. I can't even imagine houses with compromised roofs and all this rain and how wet it is outside. I can't even imagine. So, yes, if you wondered about the rain, it is indeed still coming down at least a little bit. South Park is quiet on a rainy Sunday. Seems to be normal traffic at the cupboard, and they do have gas. Somewhere along in here is where the branches were on the power lines last night that seemed to cause the problem over at the house. Can't say for sure exactly, but it was definitely right along in here. Probably these ones that are down. They were trimmed up, gotten off the line. Yep, I'd say that was right where it was. Glad they were able to address it so quick. I started to turn down that street, and there's a low-hanging wire that they have yellow markings on. I guess it's high enough as long as you're not a tractor trailer. I'm here at the Presbyterian Church to help with a ride-on battle. If conditions are supposed to be improving any, they're not. Yep, I think that pretty much sums up the past few days right there. It was really wet out there, super wet. I caught enough grass and psychic types, though, to complete that task on Johnny's phone towards Celebi. But now he's got to throw a excellent curveball. I think that's all he lacks. I think everything else will be automatically checked off, and he'll be able to try to catch Celebi. So maybe tomorrow that'll give us a little something to shoot for. He was getting a little fed up with the 40 grass types, and the Walmart parking lot had plenty of Oddish and Bellsprout, and yeah, well, anyway, I got enough of them. And I did not get right on in either account. He was hard to catch. Hopefully the nice mom and her 2 kids in the car next to me got him. We quit rolling the windows down because it was coming in too bad, but they didn't have him. They needed him. And I helped entertain the little boys by opening up Ruby's wing, and they were like fascinated. Yeah, love you know, making little kids happy. So anyway, that entertained them for a few minutes because they were getting restless on her. That raid took a little longer to execute than I had hoped, but win some, lose some. I guess I'm gonna go in and make some dinner now and relax a little bit.
Here's what we're having for dinner.